You always listen to these big YouTubers talk about their advice on how to make it as a YouTuber. As you'd expect, most of them have plenty of insightful things to say that will help you get started on your channel. Over the years, I've watched a ton of these videos, all talking about different things, and I highly recommend anyone wanting to start a YouTube channel do the same. But something I don't think a lot of small YouTubers talk about is their current experience with YouTube. Considering how busy I am right now, I thought it'd be a fun idea to do a short video just discussing my experience on the platform thus far and give any advice to anyone potentially wanting to start a channel of their own. I know this video won't be seen by that many people, but it is a topic I'd like to talk about, and I'll only get the opportunity to talk about as a small YouTuber once. As I continue to grow, I hope to update this video and continue sharing my advice in the hopes of helping others or just entertaining any of you kind enough to watch. Okay, let's get started. At the time of writing the script, I have 549 subscribers after being on YouTube for a little over 3 years. At first you may not think that's a lot, but let me put it to you this way. Imagine being in a room full of 549 people. You get all different kinds of people, all of which saw at least one video you made and believed in your content. That's pretty incredible in my opinion. Even just a room full of 50 people who enjoy something you made is quite impressive. To gain 1,000 subscribers or more on YouTube, it takes a lot of work. You need to produce a superb level of quantity and quality when it comes to your videos, or just pray to the algorithm, one or the other. My first tip is don't second guess your channel's growth. You'll go through periods where your channel skyrockets and periods where it'll be weeks before you gain another subscriber. Obviously you want to do anything in order to grow, but don't start doubting yourself because of one slump. Also, similar to this, don't compare yourself to big creators. Just because they hit it big fast doesn't mean you're any worse than them. People making it on YouTube, quite frankly, can be very luck-based. Of course, you have to be smart with getting your name out there and keeping up with the algorithm, but sometimes your most random video is the one that hits it big. To this day, my most viewed video is me ranking all the characters in Sparks of Hope, and I still don't really get it. It still gets views to this day, which blows my mind. I don't think the video is terrible by any means, but I don't consider it my best. The thumbnail's meh, it's a little blurry, and it was before I started using Photoshop, so it certainly isn't my best at all. The ranking itself I don't think was terrible, but I believe I even admitted in the video that it was based on the opinion of a casual player. However, there are certain times when it can be a good thing to compare yourself to other creators. I'd highly recommend looking at big channels making similar content to you, and seeing what they're doing that's made them so big. But I also would recommend looking at channels similar to you in size and see if they're doing something that you can incorporate into your content. But I strongly discourage flat out stealing content from others. I'd hope it's fairly obvious why. That's just a douchey thing to do. To me, YouTube is meant to be a positive place for everyone, so please don't go starting content wars with people or just crapping on them. Speaking of which, there will be negative comments on your videos. There's no avoiding that. The best thing to do is just ignore them. Most of those people are bored and want drama. It's especially good to avoid them when the thing you're talking about is opinion-based. If any of you are unfamiliar with my channel, I make a lot of ranking videos based on Mario games. Rankings are always opinion-based, so it's pointless to attack a video because you don't agree with it. It's totally fine to share your thoughts on the video, but it's just irritating to attack it for something small. Basically, what I'm trying to say is don't let the trolls get to you, and don't fight back. Very recently, actually, I had someone comment on one of my Pacifist run videos basically saying I did a terrible job making the video and that they were able to do the challenge a lot better. But their entire channel was shitposts, and the quote-unquote improvements they thought I could have made to better optimize the run would have been impossible to achieve. This person was telling me to skip levels that you can't skip without breaking the game. Whatever, I'm getting carried away. I wasn't a fan of this comment because it hurt the credibility of the video, so I responded to it passive-aggressively implying that they were a bit unsure of what they were talking about, and yeah, that just led to a passive-aggressive exchange that made us both look bad. I have since deleted the comment, so you can't go back and find it. Point is, don't respond to negative comments. Most of the time, you'll be talking to a brick wall. If a comment genuinely makes your video look bad, just delete it. Don't bother responding to it. Although I wouldn't if the comment is true, in which case all that does is make you look childish. But keep in mind that some people will very politely just offer advice, and these comments have been some of the most impactful I've ever had. If someone comments on your video genuinely just trying to offer some constructive criticism, take it as a compliment. They took the time to help you improve your channel, so be thankful for that. And finally, this leads me to the final thing I'll talk about today. Enjoy it. People often talk about content creation as this big stressful process. And yeah, when I've come home after a long day and got other things to work on, the last thing I want to do is sit down and write a script or talk to a microphone or edit a video. But you gotta have fun with it. Make things you want to make. Make things that you enjoy making. It's okay to be selfish and make a video for yourself once in a while. Also, embrace the sense of community. There's definitely going to be recurring viewers commenting encouraging things on your videos. Interact with them. Thank them. Soon, you'll be too big to be able to. That's what I'm really trying to cherish about this time. The ability to interact with my viewers. They all mean so much to me, and it breaks my heart thinking that if I do one day get successful, I may not be able to interact with all of them individually. I will never forget the impact all of you have had on my lives. With all that said, I appreciate you for listening all the way through. Maybe you are trying to start a channel of your own, or maybe you're not, but either way, I hope this video entertained you, and maybe just gave you a little bit of insight as to what it's like being a small YouTuber. Whatever you're trying to do with your life, I wish you good luck, and hopefully you achieve your dreams, whatever they may be. Anyway, with that cringy stuff said, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.